Welcome to week 3. This week we're going to talk about any warning things to watch out for, a tip for you, and an exercise for you to do during week 3. So week 3, the stitches come out. So most vets take them out at day 10, 12, 14. Some of them wait until a little longer depending on how it's healing. But week 3, the stitches are out and everything looks good. Don't be surprised if you see a little bit of redness. That is a-okay, and if you have any concerns, you can always talk to your vet about it. A couple of warnings at this point. These are not necessarily warnings, but often clients ask me why their dog is turning their leg out. So they're walking and the knee is sort of pointing outwards. Or you'll see that when your dog sits, the knee sticks out to the side or slides underneath their body. That is completely normal, those two things, and that's something that we work on a little further along in the process. And the reason I don't work on it at this point is that the surgery site is still quite fresh, and they really just don't want to bend that knee because it's putting pressure on that bone that has not healed yet. At least that's what I'm thinking is happening. So a couple of tips here. If your dog is sitting with that leg out or camped up underneath, I don't want you to manually push it in. As I mentioned before, I will show you a way that you can try and help your dog to sit squarely, but that's going to be further along in the process. You don't really need any ice or any heat. Your dog should be good to go and you're over that process. You also won't need to do any passive range of motion unless you've found that there was a little delay in the healing or your dog had an infection. Then you may want to continue doing tickle toes, rub thigh. But I find at this point owners and the dog are over it. So this week's exercise is going to be lifting the good leg. So what does that look like? When I say lift the good leg, so what that means is if this is the surgery leg, what I'm going to do is lift the good leg, which is the right leg at this point, and I'm going to lift, I want to make sure that you lift it away from the body, maybe an inch, 1, 2, 3, and put it back down. I don't want you lifting the leg up like this, because what happens is your dog is going to put all his weight into you. So a little sidebar here, you may find that at this point your dog is not going to want to do that. So you may only get this far and not get the foot all the way off, and just hold it for even a millisecond. So maybe go one, and gradually over the week you should be able to get a little bit longer. And if you really want to get brave, and this is a little bonus exercise for you, you can pretend that you're wiping your dog's wet feet off. So you can take one foot, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so what this is doing is it's a little bit like weight shifting, but you're just you're constantly putting them off balance. So again, you're just 1, 2, and there's no rhyme or reason, 3. Don't forget to subscribe. No. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Good dog.